Welcome everybody to another Native Thoughts review. Native Thoughts reviewing another movie. But before I go on, this is a specific review, just specifically for my YouTube channel. This is a very late review for this movie. But usually what I do is that if you are watching my YouTube videos review, you could go listen to the exact same audio of the video review on SoundCloud Native Thoughts, SoundCloud Native Thoughts. You can listen to the exact same review, just the audio version. But if you want to go look at the video, listen and watch, go to YouTube Native Thoughts, which you are watching this on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. Let's get back to the review. This is a very late review. I'm late in the game for this review. And it's Fantastic Four, so 2015 version of summer that just happened this summer in August. And I'm not going to call this the name that everybody calls it, the Fan Four, whatever. I'm not going to call it that because I'm just not going to do that shit. I'm just going to call it Fantastic Four. That's what it is. That's what you know it for. I'm not going to follow a crowd. Fantastic Four starring Miles Taylor, Michael B. Jordan, Kate Mara, Jamie Bell, and Toby Kebbell from Planet of the Apes and Rock and Roller. Directed by Josh Trank, which pretty much is the origin story of Fantastic Four, but it's a different take on it. In which you have Miles Taylor, Mr. Richard, who pretty much starts off as a child who has experiments. He does the whole pretty much plot of his experiment that he wants to build teleportation to teleport to a different universe or even just to a different time zone of the world. And he does that as a kid, what he does with his best friend Ben Grimm, and they realize that they tried their best, and someone watches, and it's Kate Mara and her dad. Pretty much they give Richard a scholarship to go work with him and Victor Von Doom, Toby Kebbell, and their son Michael B. Jordan, who's later is going to be Bob. It's pretty much just the origin story of Fantastic Four, but just a little bit different take on it. It mostly takes place at a school, and they're already adults. They're kind of like a late high school kid. It's one of those weird things. But as a review for the movie, here's one thing. Yeah, this movie got the biggest shit on, the biggest hate of the fucking summer, I think, of the whole year so far. Here's the thing. The movie okay. The movie is directed bad. The movie is written bad. The movie is even paced bad, is even edited bad. The movie is a disaster in the making. The movie is a disaster from the get-go, if you could kind of say that. Because one of the biggest problems the movie has that it never has its idea set on what it wants to do. The movie overstays its welcome with its idea. The movie keeps fucking bringing in ideas after new ideas after new ideas at the last fucking minute by the time the movie's ending. Then one of the biggest problems that I believe Matt Reeves, the other guy, Josh Trank really had some beef with 20th Century Fox, which they are known to do that type of shit. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because with the final product that we got, it's just shit movie. I mean, the thing is that the movie is not terrible. It's just really badly done. I mean, it's not terrible to the fact that it's a movie not intentionally to be terrible. It's a movie that's intentionally to be good. But the biggest problem with the fucking movie is that everything's all over the place. It's all messy. The movie itself is convoluted, but not its plot lines and not its acting or not anything. The movie, the pacing is convoluted, is all over the place. One of the things that the movie really tries to do is really try to be renovated, in which let's have more story and more development and more interesting ideas thrown at it than regular idea, than just action, than the original superhero movie. And that was the biggest problem that I had with the films. Or throughout the whole fucking movie, you have pretty much 30 minutes of the movie, half of the movie, it's just them setting up to when they're gonna teleport to this new dimension. And by the time they do, they have the power, and like that, the thing is, the movie took away what could have been at least the best part, in which you want to see a superhero movie because they want to see their powers, or you want to see them transform. This movie doesn't let you see them through their powers, doesn't let them experience how their powers work, how everything new to them. The movie just experience that they woke up the next day, they are fighting crime for the military, they are specially training themselves, which is going to show a little raw footage of it. And Reeves escapes, and he's somewhere for over a year. And how can you do that in which you take away the basic? I mean, you already have an origin story, and then you already take away something that could have been at least a watchable origin story. And don't get me wrong, everybody's tired of origin story. Everybody's tired about or every origin's done and redone. And even though this is a new way of taking it, you might as well just redo origin story, and you took away the basic thing of showing us how these powers work. We all know how it works, but showing us how these characters react to those powers. That's one of the biggest problems with the fucking movie, is that I really didn't give a shit about anybody. You really don't. Everybody's either a smartass, or everybody tries so hard to be a smartass or a cool guy. And really, the movie is just all over the place. It's badly directed. It's badly pasted. The CGI and the effects, all that's terrible. It's stretching. Mr. Fantastic stretches. He doesn't morph. He's instead of looking like he's stretching, he just morphs into something else, like a fucking Vine video or like a meme or some shit like that. Or like, I don't know. It's just the movies are all over the place. One of the biggest problems I have with the movie is that you set up so much time, and by the end you give them their powers, and you set up again, and you have a 10-minute battle. Let me say that 10-minute battle, and it's almost like the last 10 minutes of the movie. And then the fact that you just say is the only battle we're gonna show in the movie. They even show some things that they show in the trailer, and you don't do that unless it's for a great reason. And this isn't a great reason. That's the only thing I have to say for Fantastic Four. As a verdict, Fantastic Four is a really sloppy movie. It's badly done. It's forgettable in many fucking ways that, honestly, you kind of think that the 2005 one, the 2005 Fantastic Four, and the 2008, I believe, those movies were at least intentionally to be a fun kid movie. This is not even intentioned to be a fun kid movie. This is intentioned to be a serious movie in the realm of the X-Men, of the whole, if you want to compare to the 20th Century Fox film, into the X-Men realm. This is not none of that. This is trying so hard to be something hip and different, and you could tell everything is stepping over each other. The pacing is stepping over each other. The directing is pacing over each other, and everything else is stepping over each other. And like I said, that's just my verdict. The whole movie is just sloppy. It's bad. It's just poorly done. It's just really forgettable. That's the thing. I mean, you could go ahead and watch it, but I'm really, if you are counting the time and you are wondering when the fuck are they gonna get the powers, exactly the same fucking thing I said. And whoever likes it, go ahead. But I know I believe it or not, I like Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. When people really hate that one, I like it for the campiness of it. This, I didn't even find anything camp for it, because you had nothing to make me entertained. You gave an interesting backstory, and you don't give us nothing else besides that. It just is a movie just build up on backstory. That's all I have to say. Like I said, this review is specifically for the YouTube channel, but any other video review I do, you could go listen to the audio review on SoundCloud and your thoughts. And if you're watching this, go keep watching my videos on YouTube and your thoughts. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, everybody.